Hello, everybody. You can call me Hunch. I'm going to make a short video. I'm going to try to convince you that Stacks is a high beta play on the Bitcoin bull run. Why you may want to invest if you can tolerate the risk, even though this is not financial advice. Do your own research. I just said may. So if you get educated and you feel personally about a conviction, you should do it. So I make videos every so often. I just want to give myself a little credibility here. I've been saying for like probably a year now, along with Benjamin Cohen, that the ETH Bitcoin chart was going to get imploded. It did. I subsequently deleted all those videos because I was actually highly considering deleting this YouTube channel. But I'm back. You know, I'm making videos every so often. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. I've been saying for a long time that I think Stacks is going to be the best play for the next bull run, just because I think Bitcoin is going to outperform ETH, just as ETH probably outperformed Bitcoin the last time. You know, nobody really knows. Nobody has a crystal ball. I'm just a dude on the internet with a microphone talking to you. So not financial advice. Take everything with a grain of salt. But let's dive on in. Let me give you my little thesis here. Okay, so when I first started talking about Stacks, this was like 600 or something. And this is really low compared to this person thing here. Sorry, that's what I'm referring to. The number of people following Stacks, okay? It's really, really low, which is a good thing, right? It's still flying under the radar, and it's not really discovered, okay? But with the invention of ordinals, I think the L2 Stacks is going to get a ton of attention during the next bull run. Even if Stacks does nothing, which I think it will, we'll go into that. It's going to get a lot of notoriety just because of BRC20s, ordinals, you know, runes, or whatever you're using, right? The whole ecosystem around Bitcoin final settlement, whatever direction you want to look at it at. I think this is still makes it a high beta play, like being a proxy or connected to Bitcoin. Okay. Now, over the last 24 hours, this is Morales Money. You can see Stacks now in the corner, 8.33%. Take this with a grain of salt. Oh, this was higher, but take this with a grain of salt because I'll move my thing. Look at BSV. That makes me want to vomit. But, you know, sometimes these things happen. So take this with a grain of salt. I've never clicked this, actually. Oh, it takes you to CoinGecko. That's interesting. So go check out Morales Money. Shout out to Ivan on Tech. Now, ALEX Lab is a DeFi play built on Stacks. Now, this is even a higher beta play on Bitcoin. So think about, like, in terms of risk stratification, Bitcoin is already risky. Okay, then you got Stacks L2 riskier. Then you've got another layer below Stacks, even the riskiest. Okay, now that's a good thing for us, right? You don't have to put a lot. You possibly could get hundreds of X's returns. I'm not saying you should do that. This is all hypotheticals. Okay, now go check out their website if you like it. I like it. I've used their products, actually. I've done swaps, trades. I've never done a kickstart, but that's interesting. I'm sure that's like a upstart thing where you can donate or something. I don't know what it is. Here's a bridge, but they've got liquidity pools. They've got all sorts of stuff. I don't know. Let's go through it. How come this is, let's see. Oh, you can launch it here. Okay. Launchpad, descriptions, trade, order book. They changed around the whole website, didn't they? I don't know. Who cares? If you think it's an interesting play, token is cheap. Now, I'm not talking about tokenomics. That's do your own research as well. It's probably highly inflationary. You can stake it. You know, all those things. So those may affect the price in the long run, okay? But I still think it's interesting to keep in mind, okay, for the next bull run. Now, I'm going to go back to the screen so I can go to Twitter real quick. I just want to show something. I don't get a ton of likes on Twitter, first of all, because I only have like 500 followers, okay? But for this tweet I made, it's already got 3,000 views, and all I put was, Stacks is my play next cycle, okay? Literally, that's all I put, okay? And I've got tons of engagement. I've got all these comments. Look at all these nerds. Wait a second. It didn't move? No, I didn't put that. I was like, what the heck? I got retweets. I got 78 likes. Okay. So that shows you the community is taking notice. They're still here. They're building a base. Just really, really interesting thing to take note of. So anyway, you could call me Hunch. I've been mostly right. I've been wrong about a few things, right? I really shit on XRP, excuse my French, like saying, you know, they're going to lose most of their lawsuit. I was half right, you know, half wrong, whichever way you want to look at it. Glass half full, glass half empty. But they didn't pop. You know, I've been right about ETH Bitcoin. I've been right about a lot of like tokens that were going to explode. So, you know, do what you must. I'm going to make this a play for the next bull run. Not financial advice. You can call me Hunch. Love you, baby.